I got started in beadwork when I was about 8 years old. I had aunts that did a lot of beadwork, and I was curious and started asking questions, and rather than give me all the information, they decided just to show me what they were doing and teach me how to do it. As time went on and as I got older, I became interested in seeing other types of beadwork, other types of crafts that people did, their use of color, and I would ask questions about how it was done. And the more I learned and the more I got into it, the more fun it became. The thing was that when I started, there were certain colors and brightness to certain projects that people did that I found to be very appealing. And the positive feedback I got from a lot of the things that I designed became a motivation for me to continue going. And as I became interested in doing bigger projects and learning to do different styles, different colors, different designs, that I actually just fell in love with the diversity of all of it. And as I continued to do more, the positive feedback I got from it served as my motivation to do more with it. I love the tradition of it. I was an educator for 13 years, and a lot of the stuff that I did was teaching younger kids how to do beadwork. I like the fact that there's such a diversity of beadwork that is out there. Different designs from different cultures, different uses of color, different things that they make. The meaning behind all of it and investigating everything that goes into something. Even though I define myself as a commercial artist, I still find that a lot of traditional values go into what I do. And I try to implement those as much as I can because it's important to a lot of people having that tradition out there. I was just approached by the Menominee Museum to help them get beaded moccasins in there. They want traditional beaded moccasins, and they're helping with the patterns and the design. And to have those things out there for more people to see, I think is a benefit not only for me, but for everybody else who gets to enjoy these. I think the modern part comes in because of the material that we get to use now. A lot of the material has helped streamline a lot of the processes that we use. But I think if I were to go back and do something that was extremely traditional, I would still use the traditional techniques. But the materials themselves, if I had to go back and use beads that were used 100 years ago, I would have to go and find glass beads. If I were to find materials that were used 100 years ago, I would have to go out and find moose or elk hides for materials to work on. And once you start doing that, it can be a very expensive process, a very drawn out process. People wouldn't have access to your work. Beads now are plastic. They come in many colors, many sizes. There are a lot of synthetic materials out there that you can use to do beadwork on. It's cheaper, it's faster, it's easier. A lot of the stuff that we get now, we're able to use, find readily, and get projects out and have them be just as durable, just as beautiful. You still keep traditional techniques, but you're using modern materials. But this way, more people, you can reach more people with things that you're making, things that you're creating, things that you're doing. People can come up to you now and have money to buy things that they would like for themselves, that they just don't either have the skill set or have the patience or time to make something. They can rely on an artist that can come along and do those kinds of things for them.